Probably not since 1969 has the automotive world so eagerly anticipated a Camaro such as the new 2010. Welcome to another segment of MTI Tech TV. I'm Reese Cox, and today I'd like to talk to you about the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro. Our tagline at MTI Racing is engineered for total performance, and that absolutely represents our approach to the 2010 Camaro. We did with this car what we do with every car that we start to do development on. We take it to the racetrack and we develop a baseline. That baseline information allows us to analyze vehicle performance as it's delivered from the showroom floor. We took this car to 3 different racetracks in 4 days and then straight to the chassis dyno to develop that baseline of vehicle data and information. A little bit of a disappointment at the baseline handling of the Camaro. Well, actually that's good news because we're going to be able to make some huge changes in this car, all for the better. And I think we can do it in such a way that won't hinder the ride, but give you much more control and level of maneuverability at the racetrack or track day or even your local boulevard. From our testing in stock form, we found that we could make some pretty dramatic improvements in all aspects. Not just engine output, but the suspension, the brakes, and overall vehicle dynamics. And our testing subsequently from there has proved that to be factual. We've seen big improvements in the engine with our supercharger package, much better transitional handling and response from our suspension package, as well as much shorter stopping distances and brake pedal feel with our brake package. Our Supercharger LS engine program for the new Camaro lends heavily from the Corvette program, as we've established ourselves as one of the leaders in that technology applied to the racetrack and to the street. This is a daily driver engine package that you can live with every day. The L99 and LS3 engines that come in the 2010 Camaro can be boosted from 426 horsepower all the way to 600 horsepower using our Supercharger engine program, with reliability and a focus on economy and daily drivability. So we're just checking the results of our 2010 Camaro project car that's got Stage 2 supercharger on it. The results are pretty dramatic. If you look at the screen, you'll notice that the car had about 350 rear wheel horsepower. We've upped that by nearly 200 at the wheels. You know, the 2010 Camaro is a pretty spunky little car from the factory, but after we get through with it with our Stage 2 supercharger package, it's a completely different animal. The suspension as delivered on your 2010 Camaro did offer segment-leading performance in its category, but at MTI Racing, we wanted to take this Camaro and see how close we could make it to a Corvette. It's always a compromise when you're dealing with handling characteristics because anyone can throw a set of stiff shock springs and bars at the car and let it offer good lap times at a racetrack. But what you want to do, and what we worked on very hard at MTI Racing, was to come up with a package that offered that type of handling at the racetrack, but knowing that most of the time you're going to be driving it day to day on the street. So we started developing the suspension, a coil-over shock package with springs, shocks, and sway bars that transform the car handling-wise, better transitional handling, better road holding capabilities, and we believe we've absolutely hit that mark. Braking system on even most production performance cars leaves a little bit to be desired. So we've developed a simple and effective braking package that decreases stopping distance, increases pedal feel, and also has a very good feel for day-to-day driving without dust and noise so that you can live with it every day. Because if you're going to add a bunch of horsepower, you need to add a bunch of stopping power to settle it down. Wow, what a transformation. You know, as I was driving around in our new project car here, it occurred to me that what we've done at MTI is we've actually drawn on our years of experience in developing packages for the Chevrolet Corvette, and we've applied all that we've learned to this platform for car. And we've developed some packages that take a great platform and make it even better. MTI Racing has made dramatic improvements in the engine, suspension, and braking department of the 2010 Camaro. But we continue to work on other aspects of vehicle dynamics too, such as the shifter, aerodynamics, wheels, tires, even better brakes, even more horsepower. We continue to develop the products even after we have a stage package that we offer to the public to offer even higher levels of performance. And at MTI, the race is on with the 2010 Camaro. I'm Reese Cox. Join me next time for another edition of MTI Racing Tech TV.